Oh, hi! Why am I so happy right now? Because I just played the best game of TTT that I think has ever been played. You don't know what a TTT is? Well, don't worry, bud. I'll help you understand what it is about TTT that makes me so jazzed up. TTT, which stands for Trouble in Terrorist Town, is a social deduction / party game that aims to combine the mystery-solving aspects of games like Secret Hitler or One Night Ultimate Werewolf with the unhinged FPS chaos that is Gary's mod. This isn't a 100% comprehensive guide, because there are a million add-ons for this game, so instead, I'll be giving you all a basic rundown on how me and my friends like to run our TTT sessions. The link to the collection will be in the description. My goal for this video is that no matter how unfamiliar you are with the game, you should be able to come out on the other side with a solid foundation to work from. This video is split into 4 chapters, so feel free to skip to whatever topic you are most interested in if you're already familiar with the basic structure. At its most basic, TTT is about 2 teams, the innocent team versus the traitor team. The traitors want to kill all of the innocents to win the game, and the innocents want to find out who the traitors are and kill them first. Innocents are associated with the color green, and with this little guy symbol, while the traitors are associated with the color red, and a knife symbol. In a lobby of 7 or more people, 2 of them will randomly be assigned the role of traitor at the start of the round. If there are 6 or fewer players, then the number is reduced to 1. If you get traitor, your teammate is highlighted for you in red, so that you always know who your traitor buddy is. But, in general, the role that you get is only visible to you, and lying about what role you got at the start of a round is a big part of the gameplay. So don't go around believing every person who calls themselves a fellow innocent. Be on the lookout for suspicious behavior, like someone playing really far away from the rest of the group. When someone acts as if they're a lone wolf, destined to be shunned from the rest of the pack because of how epically Sigma they are, they're most likely looking for easy solo targets to pick off. Another sign of suspicious behavior is catching someone in the middle of moving a dead body, because obviously that's just a weird thing to do. Especially when those bodies have such valuable information about how they were killed. So if you see someone trying to toss one off the map, you can pretty safely assume that's probably a bad guy. By pressing E on a dead body, you can conduct a search and see what role they were, what weapon killed them, collect unused credits, a topic I will get to in a moment, and even the floor type they were originally killed on. Look, some information is just more valuable than others, okay? But this can all be helpful to track down where and how your precious teammate was killed, and from that, you will almost certainly be able to track down the vicious assailant who committed this heinous crime. But hold on a sec. Regular old innocents don't have the power to confirm what role the body was. Nor do they have the resources to cleverly deduce the traitor's true identity.
What?
Oh, the humanity! What are the innocents to do? Enter the detective. That's right. The innocents also have what is known as a detective, helping to deduce even the most perplexing of murder mysteries. They are associated with the color blue and a magnifying glass symbol. Unlike the innocents and traitors, the detective's role is not private and is shown to all players in the lobby through this helpful blue outline. And since the detective is a confirmed innocent right off the bat, many choose to view them as the judge or boss of the round.
Simon says jump. Simon says crouch.
Yeah, if you choose to pick a fight with the detective, you might just seem a tad guilty. The detective has the ability to confirm a dead body's role, which then appears in the GUI panel here. Something that regular innocents can't do. Use this GUI panel to narrow down how many people are still alive, and how many traitors are still at large in the current round. Along with that, the detective also has access to a shop filled with items that will help to find those 2 mischievous traitors. By pressing C, a shop menu will pop up. Here, you have access to all your detective-specific equipment. Please note that other roles also have their own unique shops. There are quite a lot of items here, so feel free to click on any one that you find interesting and read the description of what it does before making a final purchase.
But what do you mean when you say purchase? What currency are you using to facilitate such a trade?
Well, I'll tell you. With credits, of course! Credits are the only way to buy an item from a shop. Please note that while a majority of items only cost 1 credit, some especially powerful items may cost more. The price is indicated here. Along with that is this luggage symbol, which indicates the slot that your item will take up after you buy it. A majority of items will take up the same slot in your inventory, the 7th, and there are only a handful of exceptions to this rule, such as passive effects, which take up no slots, or let's say the skeleton key, which takes up the 2nd slot. So if you want to buy something from a shop and see that it's grayed out and not letting you get it, it's most likely that you either do not have enough credits or already have an item taking up that slot. Now I hear you saying, Buttercup, how do I earn credits? Well, it's very simple. All innocents spawn with 1 at the start, and the detective even gets 2. The traders don't spawn with any, sadly, so they'll have to work for them. When someone dies and you search their body, you will take whatever credits they had on them and you can use it to your heart's content. Oh, what's the matter, trader? It's just the innocents get all that cool stuff and we're just like 2 guys. Oh, don't cry. Did you know that you have a shop too? Really? Yeah, and it's a pretty good one. Okay. Here, look at this. Oh, what's that one do? Oh, that one? Check this out. Whoa, cool! I know, right? Did you know that when your trader teammate buys an item, you can see what it was in the top right corner of the screen? But that's not all! What do you mean? Want to learn how to use trader traps? Do I? Well, do ya? Yeah? Okay! Trader traps are secret parts of the map that can only be used by traders. They are shown to traders as a small floating cursor symbol, and will usually appear when close to them. These traps are map dependent, with some having a lot and others having none at all. Every trap is unique, and it would be impossible to make an extensive list of what every single one does, but in general, these are the typical traps to try and look out for. Temporarily removing the floor, blowing up an object, locking a room and filling it with poison gas, water, fire, etc., opening up a secret passage, or dropping a chandelier on someone's head. Feeling better now, buddy? Yeah. Well, you shouldn't, because I put a barnacle on the ceiling. What? So, that's the basic structure of a round. Look out for suspicious players, watch out for trader traps, follow the detective's lead, and be on the lookout for dead bodies to snag some juicy credits off of. Playing the same thing every round would get kinda boring pretty quick, so let's spice up the gameplay with some new roles for both the innocents and traders to help keep things fresh. Let's start with the innocents. Spectre. You have meddled with the spirits of an unforeseen world, and have siphoned their powers to bring you aid. Spectre. When killed by another player, mark your killer with the Spectre negative status effect, causing them to leave behind a cloud of gray smoke wherever they go. When the player who killed you dies, the spirit's power is channeled back through them, causing you to come back to life. Pretty cool trick, huh?
The spy. You have secretly infiltrated the infamous TTT traitor network. Thanks to your impeccable deception skills, the traitors will never know what hit them.
Spy. The traitors will see you outlined in red, indicating that you are part of their team. To everyone else, you're just another innocent. This can cause a lot of silly moments where a traitor who thought they were safe to do something suspicious around their teammate ends up completely giving away their actual role to the spy. Pro tip. Like I said in the basic structure segment, there will only ever be a max of 2 traitors. So if you're a traitor, and that guy's a traitor, and that guy's a traitor, then there's a spy in the round, and you will have to be extra careful about which teammate you decide to trust. And before I forget, the spy can also activate traitor traps.
Traitor traps. Traitor traps.
Ugh, sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah. The Survivalist. You were prepared for things to go south at some point in this group, so you packed a couple things just in case. Survivalist. Your shop has been upgraded to include every piece of equipment from both the detective and the trader shops. Just be a little careful holding that trader weapon you just bought, because some people might find that a little guilty and, Why wouldn't they listen to you? You tried to tell them, but they didn't care. Well, whatever. Maybe they'll listen now. Wrath. Upon being killed by a fellow innocent, you will come back to life in 20 seconds as a traitor. This role helps to discourage randomly killing your own teammates, and can be a very helpful boost for the traitor team when they're down a player. It basically goes something like this.
All our warriors are finished. Wait, not all.
Shut up. Just be quiet. Please, leave me alone. Why won't any of you? Just let me die in peace.
That about does it for the innocents. But don't get too cocky. The traitors have some special roles of their own to help even the odds. Like the executioner. Professionals have standards. They're polite, they're efficient, and they have a plan to kill everyone they meet. Executioner. You are randomly assigned a target, located here above your role GUI, who will receive 1.5 times damage from you. This symbol will also appear when you look at a player, as another way of confirming who your target is. Be careful though, all non-targets will receive half damage from you, so if you get into a gunfight with someone who ain't your target, you're probably gonna have a bad time. If you do manage to kill someone who isn't your target, you have to wait 30 seconds for a new contract. During this time, you will do half damage to everyone. So try not to break those contracts, okay? Please note, spies will always be the last target to be randomly assigned, so your contracts can't cheat the system and find who the faker is for you.
The Mesmerist. You feel yourself starting to get very, very sleepy. Wait, what team were you on again?
Mesmerist. You are equipped with a Mesmerist defibrillator that lets you revive one dead player, turning them into a thrall. A thrall is a traitor with no shop access, but they can activate traitor traps. The Mesmerist is an extremely valuable member of the team, who can easily turn the tides of a round if the innocents fail to keep track of their dead. They also give everyone yet another reason to be suspicious of people trying to move dead bodies all over the place. Haunted.
Like, do you hear that? I think this place might be haunted.
Haunted. The Haunted is the traitor version of a Spectre. When killed by another player, you too will mark your killer with a negative status effect, causing them to leave behind a cloud of gray smoke. And you can return to life the exact same way as the Spectre, if someone kills them. The Haunted makes it so you can't always assume that someone who has smoke coming off of them killed a good guy to get it. The Defective. It has to be some kind of glitch, right? I mean, there can't be more than one detective in a round. Defective. You will appear as a detective to all players except your fellow traitors, who will see you outlined in a slightly darker shade of blue and with this broken magnifying glass symbol. You spawn with 2 credits, just like the detective, and have access to every item from the detective shop. You lose access to some of the more deadly traitor items, but you get to keep a couple of them. If you die and your body is investigated, it will show your role as being the detective. so no one, for the rest of the round, will know if the real detective is alive or dead. Please note, the only time that there will ever be more than one detective in the round is if a defective is spawned. Alright, you got all that? Look, I know it can seem like a lot sometimes, but it's not so bad once you get a couple of rounds under your belt. I'm sure that with enough experience, you'll start to be able to sniff out the liars from the crowd. And hey, when all logic fails and you don't know who to trust anymore, just kill the first person you see when they walk past you. So remember 879 seconds ago when I explained the basic structure and how I said there were 2 teams?
So that was a fucking lie.
There's actually 5 teams. Let me explain. The Innocents and Traitors are the core teams, but these 3 are the ones that really shake up the game and make every round different from the last. Starting with the Jester team. Do you like to go around randomly killing the first person you see in a match? Do you like to win? Then don't. Look, I like to RDM as much as the next guy. Sometimes you just have a strong feeling in your gut. But the truth is, you can't. Not because it's against the rules or anything, but because you'll end up killing a Jester. The Jester team is made up of 3 roles, whose goal is to cause chaos and mischief in order to win, which usually means trying to get someone to kill you. All Jesters are outlined for traitors in pink, so that they can avoid accidentally killing you. You cannot deal damage to other players to force them into killing you. You are naturally immune to fire, explosive, fall, and drowning damage, so you can't cheat the system by trying to off yourself. So, let's go over our first role on the Jester team. The one, the only, the Jester. Jester, my personal favorite role in the game, is a goofy little scamp whose only goal is to look suspicious and get themselves killed. The Swapper. Ready to get even more complicated? Let's start swapping some roles. When killed by another player, swap roles with them. The new Swapper will be set to 1 health, making it much easier for accidental swaps to happen as the round goes on. And when that happens, it usually ends up going down like this. I'm an innocent now. I don't know what happened. I think I got crushed.
If you can't, there's like a bad guy.
shot you.
Open that
Oh.
door.
If you're good,
kill Micah.
If you're good, kill me.
Jackson, kill Micah. Woman in the street. Not you.
Kill me. Wait, who did it? I don't know who. Okay.
That was me.
Why am I
Oh.
getting shot by the
I'm
bad
detective now.
guy?
I'm detective.
So-
now.
Oh, what? I'm the swapper now?
Give me something great.
Beggar. Your goal as the Beggar is to beg someone with shop access to buy you an item. And then, when they give it to you, you will join their team. But just like traitors who claim to be innocents, don't believe everyone who claims to be a beggar, because otherwise, you'll end up with something like this happening.
I'm not bad. You're the defective, bro. Everyone shoot
I'm
Micah on
not
sight.
effective. I'm not.
Mike, hey, stop!
He's dead, right?
Okay, no, I'll kill you since you're Jester, and if you don't hit me again, I'll kill you.
Alright.
Yeah, bet.
No.
You know, bet. Let's run it.
Okay, Tyler's
Get me
evil
away from
fan
him!
Jester.
And that's all of the Jesters. Let's move on now to the next team, the Killers. As a member of the Killer team, your only goal is to kill every other player in the lobby, excluding Jesters. There will only ever be 1 killer type in a round, and some rounds might not even have any killers at all. But if they do, here's what to look out for. Infected. When you kill another player, they will come back to life shortly after as another infected. Your goal is to spread the infection throughout the entire lobby and infect all players before the end of the round. Please note, all new infected will spawn with only 50 health, and if the source of the outbreak dies, then you will all die. The Jackal. You are equipped with a special weapon that when shot at another player will turn them into your sidekick. It has just 1 bullet, so you better make it count, or otherwise you'll have to carry out your murder spree all by yourself. The sidekick is basically the same as a Jackal, and even has access to the same shop as them. The serial killer. You always were a little creepy. With your killer instincts, you can see all players through walls. And with a little TTT trickery using S'more, spawn with a knife that can instantly backstab other wounded players. Please note, the backstab effect will not work if the target is at full health. So those were the killers. They certainly help to keep you on your toes, and will sometimes cause the most unlikely of alliances to form, even between innocents and traitors. It makes sense though. You'll team up with just about anyone to help fight off a horde of infected coming after you. Now let's move on to our final team. The Nun team. Look, some people are late bloomers. You can't fault them for taking a little bit longer to find their role than others. These two undecideds just need a little extra time to find what they're comfortable with. Like the Amnesiac.
Whoa, took a pretty good bonk on the head there. You good?
Amnesiac. After investigating your first dead body, you will immediately become its role. You are also equipped with a special radar that periodically shows you the location of any dead bodies on the map. Unknown. Not sure where you stand in this world? Maybe a good old-fashioned brush with death will get your memory jogging. Unknown. Upon being killed by another player, immediately become their role. And that is every role in TTT. If you can memorize these 16 roles, then you'll be well on your way to mastering the game. Well, that is as long as no unforeseen random event occurs, completely outside of our mortal control. So you think you finally understand all the rules, right? Well, what if I told you that the game doesn't give a damn about the rules? What if I told you that the game can change to be completely unique whenever it feels like it? Oh yeah, that's right, TTT is alive, baby, and it doesn't take too kindly to people who attempt to comprehend its majesty. Every round of TTT has a 10% chance to start a random event. A Randomat event, if you will. Some Randomats include: give all players unlimited ammo. Max out every player's FOV. Killing players heals you. Give every player a detonator to blow up another player. Give every player a harpoon! Every player! Every player! Deathlink all players with another player. Unlimited credits for everybody! These are just a few examples of the over 50 plus random wacky events that can occur. And you'll know them when they start, because they always got an on-screen pop-up naming the event, and occasionally showing a short description of what's changed. These naturally occurring random events will always happen at the start of a new round. So that's a rule to hold on to, right? To bundle it up in front of the fire and say, it's just you and me, pally. We're gonna make it out of here together, right? Wrong-o! The detective, oh, the detective. They've got access to an item in their shop for a measly 1 credit called the Randomat that will start a random event whenever they want. And remember what I said about the Survivalist? Let me think and get one too. It's just so funny. It's just, I can't. Nah, but it's too much. I can't handle it. We gotta shut it down. Transition. Get me the hell out of it. God damn it, it's on fire again. Alright, I'm better now. Well, that about does it for how to play TTT. And there's so much more that I could talk about, like how to pick your player model, fun pro tips for every role, what all the equipment in the shops do, but I think you'll have more fun figuring them all out for yourself. And also, this video is getting way too long. I mean, seriously, this took almost a month to make. So, I hope you found this video helpful. And remember, if you wish to play with the exact same roles and add-ons that me and my group uses, the link to the collection will be in the description. And hey, part of the beauty of TTT, and just Gary's mod in general, is that all of this is customizable. If you don't like that Spy can use traitor traps, think a certain piece of equipment is overpowered, or even if you're not a fan of the Randomat events, you can change all that. So go on and make the TTT that you and your friends want to play. Just make sure you got Counter-Strike Source downloaded, or you might run into some errors.